There's a story people often tell of a bridge high in the majestic Alps that seems to connect the heavens and the earth like a ribbon of clouds. As I stood before the longest pedestrian suspension bridge in the world, the Charles Kuonen Bridge, I realized this place makes that story a reality. Here, you have the chance to experience what it feels like to walk on clouds, suspended in mid-air, with the entire world seemingly shrinking beneath your feet. Do you have the courage to take on this challenge? Before stepping onto this legendary bridge, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to join me in exploring more exciting adventures. The first time I visited the Alps, the sheer grandeur and vastness of nature truly took my breath away. The sight of endless snow-capped mountains stretching into the horizon stirred something deep within me. But what made this trip unforgettable was when I set foot on the Charles Kuonen Suspension Bridge, a masterpiece that blends human ingenuity with natural beauty. The Charles Kuonen Suspension Bridge is located in southern Switzerland, in the Valais region, known for its lush vineyards and towering peaks. Spanning the Mattertal Valley, the bridge connects the villages of Grechen and Zermatt, creating a unique marvel amidst the majestic Alps. This 1,621-foot long, or about 495-meter-long bridge, is not just a crossing, but a remarkable feat of engineering. Recognized by the Guinness World Records as the longest pedestrian suspension bridge in the world, it connects two lofty points between mountain peaks, with an elevation ranging from 5,249 feet to 7,218 feet, 1,600 meters to 2,200 meters, above sea level. As I stepped onto the bridge, it felt like walking on air, with the highest point soaring 279 feet, which is 85 meters, above the ground below, a feeling of awe that's hard to describe. At just 24 inches wide, or about 63 centimeters, barely enough for one person, the narrow width only amplifies the thrill and adventure of the experience. Crossing this bridge was a huge challenge for me. Each step felt like a confrontation with my deepest fears. The heart-pounding sensation of standing in midair with the dizzying height of 279 feet below nearly took my breath away. The cold winds blowing across the bridge, causing it to sway slightly, only heightened my tension. I could see the fear on the faces of other visitors, the way they clutched each other's hands as if holding on to the last bit of safety. Yet amidst that fear, I couldn't help but feel a sense of admiration. Admiration for my own courage in facing this challenge. Admiration for the breathtaking landscape unfolding before my eyes. A natural masterpiece so stunning that it made every difficulty worthwhile. With each step, it felt like I was overcoming not just the bridge, but also myself, reaching a place of pride and personal triumph. As I learned more, I discovered that before the bridge was built, locals had to endure treacherous journeys along dangerous trails, especially in winter when snow covered every path. The idea of a suspension bridge arose from the community's urgent need for a safe passage and the desire to open up the region's beauty to visitors. The construction of the bridge faced numerous challenges. The rugged terrain, strong winds, and relentless snowstorms continually tested the engineers and workers. But with unwavering determination and the generous support of Charles Kuonen, the project gradually came to fruition. He not only provided financial assistance, but also inspired and united the community. In July 2017, the Charles Kuonen Suspension Bridge was officially completed, standing tall among the Alps as a new wonder of the world. Each time I walked across the bridge, feeling its sturdy structure beneath my feet, I couldn't help but marvel at the tireless efforts of those who turned a dream into reality. The bridge is not just an impressive architectural feat, but also a testament to the power of human will and perseverance when faced with the harshness of nature. One of the highlights I discovered was the modular assembly technology, a significant advancement in modern construction. Instead of building the entire bridge on site, a risky and challenging task, given the harsh weather and difficult terrain of the Alps, the engineers chose to prefabricate the bridge components in a factory. This approach allowed them to control the quality and precision of each part down to the smallest detail, even to the thousandths of an inch or millimeter level. Once all the components were ready, they were carefully transported to the construction site where they were perfectly assembled like pieces of a giant puzzle. This method not only saved time, but also ensured that the bridge was constructed with the highest level of accuracy and safety. Particularly noteworthy is the installation of the cables, the lifeblood of the bridge, which was a critical step. These cables are made from high-grade carbon steel, known for its excellent strength and durability, even in the most extreme conditions. To ensure that the cables could bear significant weight and maintain the bridge's stability, the engineers employed an advanced tensioning technique. This technique required absolute precision in calculating and distributing the load across the entire length of the bridge, minimizing any distortion or imbalance when hundreds of people are walking on it. Each cable was tensioned with exacting force, ensuring that the bridge could not only withstand heavy loads, but also retain its shape and durability for years to come. Throughout the construction process, the engineering team faced many natural challenges. Strong winds and snowstorms at altitudes above 6,500 feet, which is 2,000 meters, posed risks to the bridge's stability. To address this, an advanced shock-absorbing system was integrated into the bridge's structure. This system acts like a giant damper, absorbing and reducing vibrations caused by strong winds and pedestrian movement. Thanks to this, the bridge remains stable, providing a sense of security for visitors, even in the harshest weather conditions. Beyond the technical aspects, I also learned that the Charles Kuonen Bridge is constantly monitored to ensure maximum safety for its users. Smart sensors installed along the bridge continuously track factors such as cable tension, bridge vibrations, and weather changes. All data collected is sent to a control center, where experts analyze it and take timely measures if any signs of potential danger are detected. This is one of the key factors that help the bridge operate smoothly and ensure the safety of visitors. Given its unique location, the bridge is also equipped with modern weather alert systems. Wind and temperature sensors constantly measure natural elements and issue warnings to visitors when conditions are unsafe. These warnings are clearly displayed on electronic boards at both ends of the bridge, allowing visitors to adjust their travel plans safely and appropriately. From the initial design stages to the bridge's completion and opening, every detail was carefully considered with the ultimate goal of creating a bridge that is not only visually stunning, but also meets the strictest safety standards. The Charles Kuonen Bridge is not just an engineering marvel. It is also a symbol of the perfect union between human intellect and the power of nature. The first place I visited after leaving the bridge was the village of Zermatt, proudly situated at the foot of the mighty Matterhorn. From the moment I stepped into this village, I was captivated by its peaceful atmosphere, mixed with a vibrant rhythm of life. Charming stone-paved streets, traditional wooden houses with windows bursting with flowers, all seemed to have stepped out of a fairy tale. But it was the Matterhorn, towering in the twilight, that made me truly feel the greatness of nature. A sense of smallness that only places like Zermatt can evoke. In Zermatt, I decided to enjoy a hike up to Gornergrat, an unmissable journey to admire the beauty of the Matterhorn. The path to Gornergrat is like a perfect painting, with lush green meadows, babbling streams, and blooming wildflowers. When I reached the top, the view that opened up before me was an endless panorama of the Alps. All my fatigue vanished as I stood there, fully aware of the vastness and breathtaking beauty of the majestic nature. From Gornergrat, I continued to the Lauterbrunnen Valley, known as the Valley of 72 Waterfalls. As I arrived, it felt like stepping into another world where everything was enveloped in absolute peace and tranquility. Tall waterfalls cascaded down steep cliffs, creating a misty veil in the sunlight. The sound of water merging with the chirping of birds added a magical and enchanting touch to the scene. After admiring the majestic waterfalls, I couldn't resist the opportunity to enjoy the local cuisine of the Valais region at a cozy little restaurant. The rich flavor of melted raclette cheese, fragrant smoked meats, and a glass of famous white wine left a deep impression on me. The dishes were not just a delicate combination of local ingredients, but also a story of the long-standing culture and traditions of the Swiss people. Next, I continued to Jungfrau Joche, the top of Europe, the highest place I had ever set foot on. The journey up to 11,332 feet, or about 3,454 meters, by train was an unforgettable experience, with snow-covered landscapes and crisp, fresh air everywhere. From here, I saw the entire vast Alps, a magnificent sight that made me feel like I was standing on top of the world. Finally, I arrived at Grindelwald, the perfect village for those who love adventure and exploration. I couldn't resist the allure of outdoor activities like mountain climbing and skiing. If you visit in winter, the area around the bridge is also an ideal spot for skiing and snowshoeing. Although the bridge may be closed in winter due to snow, the surrounding areas still offer great experiences for winter sports enthusiasts. In the early morning sunlight, the Eiger Mountain appeared sharp and strong, a testament to the wonders of Swiss nature. Every place I visited carried its own unique beauty, from the towering mountains to the quaint, poetic villages. This adventure was an emotional journey, with each step bringing new and unforgettable experiences. Switzerland is not just a destination, it's a land of incredible things waiting to be explored. After experiencing the wonders of the Charles Kuonen Bridge, I want to share some useful information for your trip. To reach the Charles Kuonen Bridge, you can take a train from Zurich or Geneva to Visp, then transfer to Zermatt. From Zermatt, you can either hike or take a cable car to nearby points like Riffelalp or Fury, then continue on foot to the bridge. If you start from Graschen, you can hike along the Europa Weg Trail. The best time to visit the bridge is in the spring and summer when the weather is warm and pleasant. Be sure to wear appropriate clothing for the rapidly changing mountain weather, especially windproof jackets and sturdy hiking boots. Don't forget to bring water, snacks, and a map or navigation app to ensure safety. Avoid crossing the bridge in bad weather and always go with a group if possible, especially if you're not accustomed to heights. These preparations will help you have a complete and safe trip to the Charles Kuonen Bridge and its surrounding areas. The experience of walking across the Charles Kuonen Bridge is truly an unforgettable journey, from the thrill of stepping onto the bridge to admiring the majestic Alps and exploring the fascinating local culture. The Charles Kuonen Bridge is not just an architectural wonder, it is a symbol of the connection between humanity and nature, a must-visit destination when traveling to Switzerland. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new content. Don't forget to check out our other videos on famous suspension bridges and beautiful tourist spots in Switzerland that we've covered. There are many exciting adventures waiting for you.